What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, where today we're starting up a new series called Thoughts with Josh, where I'll be making videos for you guys on random topics that come to mind that I'm passionate about. Now, a huge shout out to my friend Anthony for helping me come up with the idea for like the name and just the concept of the series. So whether it be games, movies, music, or something else, I'm just going to be making these videos just kind of whenever I feel like. So they aren't going to be regularly scheduled or anything. Just whenever something comes to mind. But with that being said, I wanted to start off this series with something I'm extremely passionate about, and that is Marvel's Spider-Man on PS4, developed by Insomniac Games. And now I know I couldn't just talk about how much I love the game itself, because I already did that on episode 1 of my gaming podcast Pizza and Pixels, where myself and my co-host JP listed our favorite games of 2018. You can check that out on my channel, or you can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, really any podcast service of your choice. Just get a little plug out of the way there. So with 2 new fantastic suits being added to the game recently, it's pretty widely believed by the community that we are officially done receiving content updates for this game. Which means I can now do what I've been waiting to do, and that's rank all 40 suits that are in the game currently as of January 29th, 2019, from worst to best. Now keep in mind, this is my personal list, this is my personal opinion. It's not going to be the same as yours, I'm sure, but I'd love to know your guys' top 5 favorite suits in the game down in the comments below, or if you're an overachiever, you can rank all 40 in the comments below as well. I don't really mind, but yeah. And one final warning before we start the rankings, though, guys. Some suits do have significant story spoilers associated with them, and even just some suits' inclusions are spoilers in themselves. So if you still care about this, if you care about the story for this game and you still haven't played it, I should say, then I would definitely avoid this until you've finished the game, and then you can come back and see what's good in the hood. But that being said, let's start the rankings. Number 40, Wrestler Suit. First appearance, Ultimate Spider-Man number 3. Now, I know this suit is integral to Spider-Man's origin story, and it plays a huge role regardless of what version of the comics you read. But I just personally don't like the look of this particular suit. I can't really put my finger on it, but it's just kind of bland in my opinion. There are a few little details I do like, however. The stitching on the mask looks really, really good, and the painted on logo on the back does give a very nice amateur wrestler vibe to the suit, which, I mean, is obviously the point, because Spider-Man used it to wrestle in, so totally makes sense. But that being said, that is number 40. Number 39, Electrically Insulated Suit. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 425. This suit to me kind of just looks like Spidey is trying to pad his costume. The colors are cool. I like the idea of keeping the classic color scheme intact, but shifting blue to the primary color instead of red. But the details in this suit just don't do anything for me. The padding looks really weird. Like I said, it kind of looks like Spider-Man's just kind of padding his suit to make his muscles look bigger. The metal inserts in the shoulders just kind of look out of place to me for some reason as well. So with that being said, not a huge fan of this suit. Number 38, Spider Armor Mark II. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 656. The first of many armored suits on our list is the Mark II Spider Armor. Now, I actually love everything about this suit, except the eyes. The eyes are such an iconic part of Spider-Man's design, and they don't usually change much. But these eyes just look horrible in my opinion. They look like little elbow macaroni or little croissants or something like that. I don't really know how to describe them, but it just throws off the whole look of the suit for me. I understand the eyes are supposed to look aggressive, but to me that kind of just gives the opposite effect. Everything else is awesome though. The black and gold color scheme, the metallic spider on the chest, and speaking of the spider, the legs wrap around the whole suit, and it's just so dope. But just the eyes really, really take this costume down so much to me. It's all ruined by the eyes. Number 37, Resilient Suit. First appearance, Spider-Man PS4. As part of the Heist DLC, this suit was designed specifically for Spider-Man PS4. The only thing I really like about this suit is the spider emblem. The white emblem with the legs wrapping around the back. And actually, the legs that wrap around the back also connect to the legs of the spider on the back of the suit. So it's a really slick design choice, but to me, this one kind of has another thing with the eyes that I don't like about it. These eyes kind of look closer to the normal eyes, but they're like really thin and kind of oddly far apart almost. And the overly metallic shine to the suit just don't really do anything for me. I don't really like it. Number 36, Velocity Suit. First appearance, Spider-Man PS4. This suit is kind of badass and also kind of ugly at the same time, unfortunately. I love the color scheme, but one of the biggest issues with this suit for me is the lighting on the Spider. Now, it only comes through the center of the chest piece, and even though the legs and the whole Spider emblem kind of wrap around the majority of the suit, I feel like if the entire Spider emblem, as well as like the parts that flow through the suit, were all completely lit up, I feel like this would look so much better. Also, kind of nitpicking, but the emblem on Spidey's back in this suit looks more like a cockroach than anything. Number 35, undies. First appearance, Spider-Man PS4. Some of you may hate me for putting it this low, and I actually do love this suit, but I honestly just couldn't put this any higher because I genuinely like all the other suits more than this one. I'll admit this suit does make for some great photo mode antics, but other than that, I don't use this suit almost ever. Which is why it's so far down on my list, to be honest with you. Regardless, I do love this suit, and I appreciate that Insomniac tried to balance out all the serious suits with some funny and interesting ones. So big props to them for that. Number 34, the ESU suit. First appearance, Spider-Man PS4. This is the closest thing we have to being able to swing around the city as Peter Parker. The ESU suit shows Spidey in a t-shirt from his alma mater with jeans and sneakers to match. The only thing keeping his identity a secret is the mask. Now, I love the prospect of being able to swing around in normal clothes, and I hope that there are more suits like this in the Spider-Man sequel, or whatever Insomniac decides to call it. Spider-Man 2, whatever, who knows. Number 33, Spider UK. First appearance, Edge of Spider-Verse number 2. When I first saw this suit in the game, I admittedly didn't like it very much, but it has grown on me a ton since then. The nearly all blue suit gives it a very nice way to, differentiate itself from Spider-Man's other iterations. The only red in the suit is in the shape of the Union Jack on his chest, and I also love the metallic raised Spider emblem on his back that is also upside down, which is another very nice detail of this suit that kind of just helps separate it from other Spider-Man designs. Number 32, Negative suit. First appearance, Spider-Man number 90. Now, I'm going to go a little bit hard on this suit, so I apologize. But the idea of this suit first appeared when Spidey entered the Negative Zone in Spider-Man number 90. But the actual design of it in the game is based on the Advanced suit. The only reason I have this suit so low is because despite the fact that Mr. Negative plays a huge role in the story, this suit has no story significance whatsoever. Now, I remember seeing this suit leaked on a Funko Pop before the game released, and I remember thinking that Mr. Negative was in the game. I was figuring that this suit had big story significance. I thought maybe Mr. Negative was going to corrupt Spider-Man somehow, and that would end the story on a cliffhanger or something crazy like that leading into Spider-Man 2, but it's literally just a palette swap of the Advanced suit. There's no story implications behind it, it's just there. It still looks cool, but the untapped narrative potential of the suit is what kills it for me. Granted, I'm sure there's a reason for that. I'm sure that's just not the direction that Insomniac wanted to go, but I do wish there could have been some sort of story element to it. I mean, it's the Negative suit, and Mr. Negative is one of the main villains. I mean, it only makes sense. Number 31, Classic Damaged. Now, I didn't put a first appearance on this one because I couldn't really pin one down, per se. I mean, it's not that there's one comic this is necessarily based off of anyway, but the classic suit you know and love now with blood, dirt, and gashes. Can't get any better than that. This suit got damaged during the opening battle with Kingpin, and it's quickly repaired afterwards. I appreciate that Insomniac kept this suit as an option, but just personally, I would just prefer to use the repaired classic suit. So, that's just my opinion, but... Number 30, Cyborg suit. First appearance, Spider-Man number 21. This suit is actually pretty badass. Spidey with a bionic arm and bionic eye to match is just plain badass. The stitched up holes in the suit and the utility belt help to bring the look together. Spidey just looks like a straight up badass here. Although I didn't find myself using this suit as much as I wanted to, so to me I just couldn't put it any higher. Number 29, Secret War suit. First appearance, Secret War number 1. The nearly all black suit looks so sleek it's insane. In some lighting it looks metallic, and in other lightings it looks like a matte black. I love the metallic blue spider emblem, especially the way the spider on the back wraps around to the front. The red webbing also looks amazing, but I'm just kind of disappointed I didn't use this suit more. Plain and simple. I really wish I used this suit more. Number 28, Aaron Aikman armor. First appearance, Edge of Spider-Verse number 3. First off, I probably butchered that pronunciation, so my bad. But this armor looks pretty damn cool, I'll give it that. but the rockets on the bottom of the boots just look so clunky and bulky to me that it kind of just ruins the badassery of the rest of the armor. The sharp angles on the eyes and Spider Emblem are nice touches, but those damn rocket boots, man. Number 27, Spider Armor Mark IV. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 4, Number 1. I appreciate the simplicity of this suit. The Spider Armor suits are very hit and miss for me, and I actually really like this one. Although its simplicity is both its best and worst feature, I appreciate that it's the simplest of the Spider Armors available in this game, but I also just can't help but feel that it's just a shiny and armored version of the classic suit with an LED Spider Emblem. I mean, maybe I'm just being too harsh on this suit, I don't know, but let's move on. Number 26, Spider Armor Mark III. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 682. This suit gives me a very Deathstroke kind of vibe. Not much else to say beyond that, but the sharp angles on the eyes and the mask make your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man look like a cold-blooded killer, and damn it, I love it. Number 25, Fear Itself suit. First appearance, Fear Itself number 7. This is literally a suit from the gods. How can you not love it? Crafted on Asgard by Odin himself, this suit has silver scales across the suit, very similar to Thor's armor. This suit also has huge gold gauntlets, 4 web shooters, and cyan glowing webbing across the suit. It just looks godly, to say the least. Number 24, Spirit Spider. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man Annual, number 38. This suit is weird and badass at the same time. The flaming skull part is obviously the badass part, but I don't kind of like the implication that Spidey's kind of naked in a way. You can see his toes and his bare hands and everything, so he's kind of naked? I don't really know. It's kind of odd. Thankfully, I'm not staring at Spider-Man's toes the whole game, so I can kind of look past that part of the costume. But in all seriousness, this suit is dope. I just didn't find myself using it very often. Number 23, Iron Spider Infinity War. First appearance, Avengers Infinity War. So I tried to set my bias aside for this one, especially since Infinity War was my favorite movie of 2018, but the Infinity War Iron Spider suit looks so damn good in this game. The colors and everything are spot on compared to the version seen in the film, and that is because Insomniac was able to get the official CGI files for this suit from Marvel Studios, making this suit look pixel perfect in-game. And while I'm not taking suit powers into consideration for my rankings, I can't help but talk about the Iron Spider legs. These things are absolutely incredible, they look incredible, and they are super satisfying to beat up some thugs with. Number 22, Noir. First appearance, Spider-Man Noir number 1. I'm sure this will be a controversial one for being so low, but hear me out. I love this suit, I really do, and I understand why Insomniac wouldn't want to mess around with physics for just one suit. But I really wish the Noir suit had the iconic trench coat in this game. How awesome would it be to swing around Manhattan at night with the iconic trench coat flapping in the wind? It would be dope as hell, right? So that's why I put the Noir suit as it is in-game at number 22. Like I said, I understand they didn't want to code the physics for how the trench coat would sway and ripple in the wind, but it would be so badass. I mean, come on. My opinion still stands. Trench coat would be dope. I love this suit the way it is. But, again, trench coat would be dope. Number 21, Spider-Clan. First appearance, Marvel Mangaverse, Spider-Man. I don't know if cel-shaded is the right description for this art style, but it is awesome nonetheless. The huge eyes really make the suit stand out as more than just a cartoon version of Spider-Man. The unique take on the Spider Emblem, the backpack, and the wrist wraps all help achieve this really unique look. Some of my favorite screenshots I've taken in this game have featured this suit. Number 20, Bombastic Bagman. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 258. One of the most recent additions to the game, the Bombastic Bagman suit is both silly looking and somehow also badass at the same time. The details in the Fantastic Four jumpsuit are astonishing. The metallic black trim, different shades of blue, and the iconic Fantastic Four logo look amazing in this game. My only major complaint is the lack of the Kick Me sign on the back of the suit, but I'll give Insomniac a pass on that one. Number 19, Spider Armor Mark I. First appearance, Web of Spider-Man number 100. This suit looks awesome. The metallic silver looks amazing, and the way the environment reflects off the suit just looks plain awesome. I love the matte black look underneath the armor pieces. It's simple, yet effective, and it is my favorite of these Spider Armors. Number 18, Scarlet Spider 2. First appearance, Scarlet Spider number 1. Something about red and black on Spider-Man just looks so damn good. This suit is nearly all red with the exception of the shoulders and mask being black, and it's super clean and super simple. Black spider on the front, red spider on the back. The suit is clean. Number 17, Homemade Suit. First appearance, Captain America Civil War. First seen in Captain America Civil War but not worn until Homecoming, this suit looks awesome in my opinion. Similar to the wrestler's suit, a homemade suit is a staple of Spider-Man. I appreciate that this game went for the MCU version of the suit. I love the strings on the hoodie, and they do actually have physics. They swing around as Spider-Man does, and the goggles also feature the expressive eyes, which is amazing. Number 16. Spider-Man 2099 White Suit. First appearance, Spider-Man 2099 Volume 3, Number 1. I love both the 2099 suits so much. The spider emblem forging the shape of a skull on the chest is so dope, and that goes for both suits. I love the metallic red in this suit, I love the red and white gauntlets, and the small blue LEDs in certain parts of the suit are really nice details to make it seem a little more futuristic, even though this suit technically was made in the modern day and not 2099. Number 15. Spider-Punk. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3, Number 10. Now, I may be biased towards this suit since I'm super into the whole rock, punk, metal music scene, but this suit is my 12-year-old self's dream Spider-Man suit. I used to be obsessed with the look of mohawks, leather bracelets, skinny jeans, denim vests, etc., and would always deck out my custom characters in any games with some combination of those things. And this suit checks all of those boxes. The metallic Liberty spikes, denim vest with the pins, and the beat-up Converses are so punk that it hurts. The amount of small details in this suit amazes me too. Instead of a spider on the chest, there is a small spider pin on the vest, and by far my favorite suit detail in the entire game, guys, the soles of his sneakers, when put together, are a Spider-Man mask. It's incredible all the little details and Easter eggs in these suits, but this one by far stands out as my favorite. Number 14. 2099 Black Suit. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 365. This suit is one of the most iconic suits in all of the Wall Crawler's history, and there's a couple of reasons why. It's such a slick design. The red spider, again like the 2099 white suit, forges a skull on the chest. The gauntlets look badass, and the way that the suit's color seems to shift from dark blue to black depending on the lighting is awesome. This is a simple, sleek design, and I love it. Number 13, Dark Suit. First appearance, Spider-Man Deadpool number 8. This suit is awesome, plain and simple. Like I said with the Scarlet Spider suit, black and red on Spidey looks so damn good. The metallic red spider logo and red eyes to match give the suit a menacing look, and I love the small detail of the claws on the suit, especially because this suit, at least in-game, is given to Spidey by Black Cat. Now, I'm not 100% sure of its origin in the Deadpool Spider-Man number 8 comic, but I appreciate that Insomniac chose a suit with claws for Black Cat to give Spidey. I'll give you guys one last chance to avoid major story spoilers here, so I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Number 12. Anti-Ock Suit. First appearance, Spider-Man PS4. This suit is an armored version of the Advanced Suit that is made out of material meant to counter the arms built by Otto Octavius. This suit looks so badass, the eyes look slightly more aggressive to me, but I think I may just be imagining that. Regardless, the suit looks so badass, and its story implications make that so much more awesome. Number 11. Last Stand. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, number 58. This suit is a really interesting design, and at first, I didn't really like it, but I've grown to love it. It's almost like a homemade suit, but with a little bit more of a Spidey style thrown in. The red and black leather jacket with a popped collar looks so damn badass, not to mention the black jeans and boots take the concept of Spider-Man swinging around in casual clothes that I loved about the ESU suit, and puts a Spidey twist on it. Also, I really love the look of the plain red mask with no webbing. It just, something about it just looks super clean to me. Alrighty, breaking into the top 10 here with number 10, Spider-Verse. First appearance, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. While I unfortunately haven't been able to see the movie yet, that doesn't change the fact that this suit is one of my favorites, and it also ushers us into the top 10, guys. Many people were not pleased to see the suit added to the game, as many people claimed it was yet another look-alike of the classic suit, but I personally love the way this suit looks. The way it captures the art style of the film and places it right in the game is impressive to say the least. I also love that they messed with Spidey's dimensions to make him match the look of the film more, as Spidey's chest in the movie is very wide, and that's reflected in the game as well. Number 9. Iron Spider Comic Suit. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 529. I love this suit. This is another one where the details astonish me. Seeing the repulsors on the hands and feet are cool enough, but the fact that they give off light dynamically is amazing. The same goes for the logo in the chest, also gives off light dynamically, and the iconic red and gold color scheme looks amazing in this game, especially with the sun reflecting off of it. Insomniac even took the time to change the color scheme of the Iron Spider's arm's power to match this suit when used with the Iron Spider comic suit. And if that's not attention to detail, then I don't know what is. Number 8, Vintage Suit. First appearance, Amazing Fantasy number 15. This suit looks amazing and is my favorite of the cartoon suits. This is a cel-shaded version of the classic suit, and it looks so damn cool. The lighting makes the blues in the suit look like ink dripping down the page of a comic, and I think it's so damn badass. Not much else I can say about this suit other than it's spectacular. Number 7, Future Foundation. First appearance, FF Volume 1, Number 1. The most recent addition to the game, the white and black look is super unique, especially in this game with a lack of a symbiote suit, where the only other white and black suit is the negative suit, and well, you guys already know how I feel about that one. But all kidding aside, I've always loved this suit, and it's one of my favorite Spider-Man suits ever in his entire history. It is represented perfectly in this game. Huge props to Insomniac on this one. The raised metallic eyes are awesome. Number 6, Classic Repaired. First appearance, Amazing Fantasy number 15. There's not much to say about this suit. It's the classic, the original, the OG, the Ditko, whatever you call it. It's the costume made popular and created by Marvel artist Steve Ditko in 1962. First shown off in Spidey's debut comic, Amazing Fantasy number 15, this is one of the most iconic superhero costumes in history, and there's a reason that Spidey still wears it to this day. Number 5, This Is Where I Die. Webbed Suit. First appearance, Spider-Man 2002 film. I know many of you will crucify me for this one, but please just hear me out. I love this suit, much like you do. I adore it, much like most of you. I'm nostalgic for the Raimi trilogy of Spider-Man films, much like most of you. I love that they brought this suit into the game, much like most of you. And I believe this would technically be the highest resolution we've ever seen this suit in, at least on the PS4 Pro version of the game. And this suit is amazing in every way. But to me, I couldn't justify putting it any higher on the list because of the thought of this suit in the game leaves a sour taste in my mouth. And that's because of the fact that some fans decided to send death threats to developers after it was announced that this suit wouldn't be available as part of the 3 main DLC packs. And to me, that's absurd. I could make a whole rant about this. I won't. I'll keep it short and sweet. But as someone who's aspiring to become a game developer, that's just something you don't want to hear, is people sending death threats over a costume in a game. Meanwhile, as we know now, Insomniac was working behind the scenes the entire time since the game came out to get this suit approved to be in the game. And it was Marvel that was, pushing back against them about it. So, not even Insomniac's fault, but yet they got all the blame for it. Just leaves a sour taste in my mouth, but it still sits at number 5. Number 4, the Advanced Suit. First appearance, Spider-Man PS4. This suit is the one used in all the marketing for this game, the main suit that Peter builds at the beginning of the game. There are some story spoilers associated with this suit, namely that Otto Octavius is the one that designs the suit for Peter. And when I initially saw this suit, I wasn't fond of the white accents, but man, has it grown on me. I love this suit. I love the logo. I love everything about it. It's amazing. Number 3, Big Time Stealth. First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 650. Big surprise, I know. The black and lime green suit makes the top 3. You guys couldn't have guessed it from a mile away. It was completely unexpected. But in all seriousness though, I love everything about this suit. Obviously, the green glowing spider emblem and accents are amazing. Then the all-black suit just looks so damn clean. It's simple, stealthy, and badass. And of course, I'm biased because it matches my branding. Number 2, My Death, Part 2. Stark Suit. First appearance, Captain America, Civil War. Many of you will re-crucify me for putting any movie-based suit above the Maguire attire, but I can't help but love the Stark suit. It takes so much inspiration from the classic Ditko suit and brings its design into the 21st century. The slightly smaller eyes, the black trim on the suit are small details, but they make the suit really stand out for me. Personally, I love Tom Holland's portrayal of Spider-Man, and he is my second favorite portrayal of the Webhead, second only to Yuri Lowenthal's portrayal in this game. So I may be biased because I love Spider-Man Homecoming, but it is my favorite film adaptation of Spider-Man to date, which is why I've ranked this suit so highly. And number 1, Scarlet Spider. First appearance, Web of Spider-Man number 118. I don't know what it is about this suit, but it just stole my heart from the very beginning of this game. It just looks so badass. The sleeveless hoodie, the spray-painted spider, the details on the suit, the pattern on the eyes, the web shooter showing individual canisters of web fluid. I can go on and on. The list really does go on and on for me for this suit. I love this suit. I could talk about it all day, but I'm sure this video is already long enough, so I'll just wrap it up here. Guys, this has been the first episode of Thoughts with Josh, and this has been all 40 suits in Spider-Man PS4 from worst to best. Let me know your top 5 suits in this game down in the comments down below. And guys, please, again, do not crucify me for my opinion on the Raimi suit. I really do love it, and it would have been probably my number 1 or number 2 had it not been for the reasons I gave. So, you know, that's just that. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to pack that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Have a phenomenal day. And guys, Phenom, out.